So this is a case, and it kind of shows the way that I have set up the folders. So I have a folder for defense exhibits, plaintiff's exhibits. I do have one for witnesses, and in the witness folders, I always make a duplicate copy and I drag a copy of that into this folder for each particular witness. I always have a copy for closing, and so in real time, and I'll just show you how simple it is. If Exhibit 3 becomes important, I can do this and duplicate that. It's now duplicated it. It's right here. And so if I do this, highlight it, and click Edit, I can move that, and I can move it into closing. So now I have a copy of that document. I've moved it into closing. I still have it here. As you can see, I've marked admitted. This is a case I tried a couple of years ago. And if I hit the admitted button, this shows me every exhibit that has been admitted. I don't have to second guess anything about what's been admitted. So if I want to bring it up with a witness, I know it's admitted, and I can tell the court this has been admitted. May I publish, Your Honor? And I'm right on that. So that's the basic setup that I do. I also typically, if there are key documents that I know I'm going to refer to constantly, I might put a copy of them just on this page so that they're readily available. So that's my basic setup on TrialPad. Now, if I want to get documents into this, I might be a little clumsy, and I try not to show things that I don't want to show. I could easily bring up my file folder right next to it and just highlight and bring and drag them over. Let me show you TranscriptPad, what I'm talking about in terms of the ease of immediately presenting a clip. So if this is a clip, if on the fly I decided I wanted to show a clip, I can touch that button, and play the selected lines. And that's going to bring up
Was your reason for resignation, did it have anything to do with avoiding a compelled interview through the internal investigation process?
Not to avoid it in the sense of like, oh, they're going to find something out on me. It was, I don't want to go through all that when I don't have to. I'm going to get terminated. I'm not, it's like, why would I go through?
Well, he's not dumb, so I guess that's a bonus for him. But I'm joking there a little bit. The deep part of that case, he is a former law enforcement officer that spent a few years in prison where he picked up the tattoos and the piercings. But that shows the incredible flexibility of deciding how I might want to select a clip to play. Let me show you something quickly, if I may, on Timeline. This is just a sample case that I was putting together for demonstration purposes. And so if I want to add a new event, and I want to add an attachment, that brings up this folder where I've put a bunch of documents in here, and it's as simple as clicking that, and it is now attached this. And then I can, of course, put a description of the event. I can add the date. Let's say it was yesterday. And now that's added to my timeline, and I can just as easily do that and bring up this document. So it's now linked on a timeline. If I want to look at this, go back in time, it's that simple. Excuse me. To bring up the document. So there's so much power in organizing things in a chronological fashion. So those are really the platforms that I use on a regular basis.